Okay, so this is a video introducing you all to the McGraw-Hill Connect plugin platform for Canvas. Let's see if I can stop that. Okay, that's good. Um, and also to show you how to do a couple of things with that platform. So first thing we want to do, as always, is go to Canvas, and as always, we work on Fin 301D. We leave Section E alone, and here we are, and this all looks familiar. So to do anything with the Connect platform, which is separate from but integrated into the Canvas platform, we go down here on the left and choose McGraw-Hill Connect. And that's going to look something like this. It should always look, in fact, exactly like this. And we're always going to want to choose go to my Connect section, which is going to be section D. It's the only one I've got hooked up to Connect right now. And then you're going to see something like this. And this is a set of all of the homework assignments and practice problems that I've created within McGraw-Hill's Connect system. So the Connect system at its heart is a big database of problems that some are multiple choice, some are spreadsheet, etc., etc. So you can choose what you want and edit things and add questions and stuff like that. So for right now, I just need you to do two things. So this is something I'm going to assign for each assignment that's here, homeworks and practice problems. So you shouldn't worry about whether it says not assigned or anything like that. This is showing that as far as McGraw-Hill is concerned, it thinks it's integrated into my Canvas site. If it's blank here, it's not. Not assigned means that Canvas thinks it's not assigned, etc., etc. But again, we don't have to worry about any of this. What we want to do is for each assignment, we want to open it up, and there are two things that we have to do with each assignment. One is get a print record of the assignment in either PDF or Word. I'm going to show you how I do this with PDF, and then once that's done, send that to me, of course, but also use it to make sure that the point totals for each homework are correct. So let's start with the printing. So the name of the PDF Word file is always just going to be the beginning of the assignment itself. You don't have to worry about exactly how much you take or don't take. Just take, what's on the screen. You can notice here there's more title there. Don't worry about it. I just need to know that it's, in this case, 8A, and it's got something to do with time value of money. If it only included, if what you picked up only included time value, that would be okay too. So, I leave it to you for each one to get what you want. So I highlight that and I'm hitting Control C on my keyboard, which for a Windows PC copies that text. And then I want to go to not over here, student assignment preview, not there, but here. This is preview for creators and editors. So I'm going to click that. Okay, and this takes a couple seconds to get going. And now I need to print in one file all of the 8 questions of this assignment. So again, this can be printed to PDF or Word, but all of the questions for this assignment need to be in one file. So I'll show you how I do this. So you go to the print icon. Unfortunately, you cannot print all the questions at once. So you've got to go question by question and print them. So I hit the print icon there, and this is going to print everything in question 1. If it was long and went 2-3 pages, it would print all the 2-3 pages that have to do with question 1. So I'm going to choose PDF Exchange Lite. So I'm going to get a PDF out of this, and I'm going to say print, and then we get to the PDF Exchange Lite print drivers, and it just needs to know where I want to put the file and what I want to call it. So remember that I copied the title, part of the title of this assignment here. I'm going to use that to name this file. Okay, so I just do that, and I'm going to say, actually, first of all, let me just delete this. Just assume we're going in clean the first time. So I say save, and it says overwrite blah blah blah. All right, so whatever. I thought I deleted it, but I'm just going to overwrite it, and now my PDF driver software has printed that to PDF, and I have the driver software set up so that it also launches PDF Exchange Lite and shows what I've just printed here, which I think is good technique. All right, so then I close that. I go to question number 2. And the print icon is going to be here again. So I again want to print, in my case, to PDF. So I go ahead and do that. But now I've created this file. So I'm going to give it that file name. The way your PDF printing or print to Word printing works may be a little bit different. But here's how it works for me. So what I want to do is I want to append to this file. I've got problem 1 in this file, and now I'm printing problem 2, and I want to append to that. So I give it the same name. I say save. It gives me a warning saying this file already exists. Do I want to overwrite it? Do I want to all these options? What I want to do is append. So it goes ahead, it takes a while to print, but now you can see that the file has question 1 and question 2, and it's still got this wonderful name, Homework 08A, time value of money. So, etc., etc. I would now go through problem 3 and do the same thing, print that. It's automatically going to have the right file name. I say append, etc., etc. So when you're done with all that, actually, let me go ahead and give it another print. So I'll have what I want in front of me for the part 2 of what I'm showing you here. So again, I say append, and so now I have questions 1, 2, and 3 there. Okay, so when that's done, when you have printed all the questions for the assignment to one file with a good file name, then you're going to need to do a couple of things. One is you want to say return to Miami University You always want to do that. That's important. You don't want to leave a connection hanging to McGraw-Hill Connect, flapping in the breeze out there. So we've done that, and now we're back in Canvas, and that has closed our connection to Connect, so that's good, and we can go to Home or anything else we want to do. One other thing I want to show you quickly here is that if we go to Assignments, okay, you can see here, if you look at the icons for these guys, some of them have rocket ship icons, and some of them have, I'm just going to uncheck that because nothing should be published right now, and some of them have little notebook icons over here. So the notebook, little notebook icon things are homeworks that were generated in Connect and linked into from the Connect system, and the rocket ship icons are created from within Canvas. So that's just an interesting thing to note. Okay, so we're back here, and that completes the first thing you need to know how to do with Connect. The second thing you need to do is you're going to want to work from the PDF that you have created here. And I'm just going to make it a little smaller so we're not taking up the whole screen with this mess. And now we're going to, in Connect, we're going to need to get the awarding of points correct for this assignment. And my rule for all homeworks is 1 answer equals 1 point. So not 1 question equals 1 point, but 1 answer equals 1 point. And that's true even if it takes 5 pages of calculations and integrating by parts and stuff like that to get an answer, it's still just 1 point. Okay, so 1 point per answer. So what I need to do with this guy for question number 1 is I need to look here and see, okay, so there is, for question number 1, there is just 1 answer, so that's going to be 1 point. And you can see up here, it's showing how many points are awarded to this question right now. So these may or may not be anything like correct when you look at them in Connect. So don't worry about what it says about the points for a given problem and the answers in it right now. But let's go to 2. So 2 has 4 answers here for each of the following 4 possibilities. Compute the future value. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want 2 to be worth 4 points, and etc. etc. With you're going to need to check and set the point totals for each question. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to go back to McGraw-Hill Connect. And as always, go to my Connect section. Sorry, error happened. Session is expired or invalid. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know about that. Let me just try again and see if I keep getting this error. I do. So I'm going to go up here to Home, and actually here's where we do it. I'm going to log out of Canvas, log out successful. Okay, that's good. And I still have the My Miami homepage logged in here, so I'm going to go right back to Canvas. Okay, and log in. This is Life in the Big Apple. usual technology glitches. All right, so there we are, back to section D, and now back to McGraw-Hill Connect. And remember what I'm doing now, this is task number 2, which is to make sure the points assigned correspond to the 1 answer, 1 point rule. Okay. So I've got 8A is the one I've printed here. So I'm gonna do something like this so I can see flip back and forth very easily. And so I go to A, and now I'm going to have to edit, okay? To change the points, I have to go to edit. So I go to over here in assignment options, I choose edit. Okay, and now we're going to have to be careful. Okay, editing is very powerful. You can blow up this problem. You can delete it by accident, and there's no way to get it back and all that. So just please be careful whenever you're in editing mode here. And you see this problem comes up with organize assignment, and it comes up in list view. We can view problems in list view or individually, so it comes up in list view. So now I just go through with my little printout of this assignment, and I say problem 1 has 1 answer, it should be 1 point. I go over here, I notice that it is 1 point, so that's all good. Okay, and problem number 2, 4 answers, should be 4 points. I've got 4, that's looking good. Okay, and problem 3 has 4 answers and it's assigned 4 points, and that's all good. So let's say that problem 3 did have 22 points assigned to it. I would just come in here, change that to 4, and note that like a lot of internet forms, it's not really changed until I get out of that box. Okay, so I have to come out of the box, click over here, and you see how it had to manually refresh. So now that 4 is properly counted. And we can check up here, once you've done that, up at the top, you can check your work. This does refresh live in real time as you're making changes down here, so you can make sure everything is good. We have 8 questions. You can also double check that the PDF or Word doc that you've printed has all 8 questions, and you can check that your point total is right. And then, as always, when you are done in Microsoft Connect, McGraw-Hill Connect editing, what you want to do is save and exit. That's very important. If you don't hit save and exit, all of the beautiful changes you made here may not take. Okay, so you want to come down, scroll down to the bottom, hit save and exit, and so it saved your work there, and now you're back to the top, the home page of the Connect plugin for this course. And once I've done with that, I'm ready to return to Miami University Canvas, and I can go back to home or assignments or anywhere else. And what I'm going to do right now, because we are just about done, is I'm going to log out and I'm going to end this video. So